for his legacy presentation. Thank you.
In the looking glass, what do you see? A flawed imagination, tales of a lost soul, swallowed up by doubt, limited only by the barrier in his thinking, the bleakness of his understanding, matched only by the lack of empathy in his persona. A man deprived of joy, because the concept of love an oddity to his detached heart, a wizard of philosophy indeed. Swallowed up by his need to know and desire to grasp the unknown, so he goes on a long journey for enlightenment, yet drip deeper into the deserts of confusion. You see, the surreptitious structure of this world is too complicated for one bound by logical reasoning. So the question he strives to answer leads him to more crossroads, demeaning his efforts to doubt the existence of the supernatural, trying aimlessly to fault the deduction his soul knows is right. There is a God. You see, until we find the pillars that hold the sky, until we can explain how the dead comes back to life, until all questions can be answered through our understanding, the beauty of creation matched by the brush of an artist, until the mind can be fathomed and reduced to a minor thought, until we lose all emotions and become walking bots, until we have no conscience and know no evil or flaw, there is a God. So on the sand dunes of confused thoughts, his mind is overloaded. He's drawn to a spot. Now, is there a river of discovery on this deserted shores to abate the taste on his unwitting bud, puzzled by yet another anomaly of nature's course? So in his mind, a walk has begun. His doubt has evolved as spaces open up in his stone wall vault to let a little speck of light come in and illuminate the darkness, just a little speck of light. A twist in the tale he couldn't predict, as the very foundations on which he built his timid understandings are getting ruptured. His knowledge is overrun by true wisdom. His search for lies has led only to a discovery of truth, one he had sworn never to accept, and yet find himself powerless to the same words he had heard over and over again, yet refused to listen. Why would he listen? He was busy chasing after shadows while the answer was all around him. Wallowing in his unbelief, he closed his eyes to the truth, and darkness enveloped him. He wanted so much to believe in his own lies that he laid the foundation for the chains that enslaved him. A precarious position, a jailer with no keys. This man that I speak of, this lost soul, you and I. So a question I ponder in my mind, is there a chance for him yet? Is there hope for him? A place for salvation, a chance for redemption? Yes, there is. Because as the light illuminates his darkened heart, he discovers he was wrong. He couldn't understand the workings of the supernatural by being a scholar. He couldn't find God either because he was already with us. You see, he had a map, yet lost his way, meandering the unpredicting edges of a sandy Bermuda in search for the mystery of God. A search which has led him to a light that decimated his unbelief. A light which has consumed his old self. And as a phoenix rises from the ashes, he becomes one with his spirit. He became a God. Now, until the whole world knows, no, until we know that we are gods. We are gods. Thank you.